It looks like it's made, oh. Look at how dumb we look. Oh my god, it's jizzing all over me! I'm full of jizz! Yeah, I'm not so sure about all this. Don't worry guys, he's already dead. I found him like this. It's insane how, like, little concern there is. But I'm dragging just a dead body behind me. Look at him go! Woo! Howdy, y'all. I'm a cowboy. Yeehaw! Maybe I can. Uh-oh. Oh, I see him. I see him over there. I'm licking all your bits now. What are you gonna do about it? You can't stop me. Could you guys all come in this little tunnel with me? Phrasing. Phrasing. The nightmare is hunting you. Oh! Fuck. Why are you at my door talking? You should be at home. Hello. And welcome. Back to Jurassic Park. Da da da. It's not Jurassic Park, but you know what I mean. I've been playing a little bit. I mean, you can see I've been playing a little bit off stream. I built this. Built this guy. It's the snail pylon. I don't know. It looks, to me, it looks kind of like a little bit snail shaped. This wasn't the exact shape I intended it to be, but it ended up being the shape that I could actually make. The shape that I wanted to make didn't seem particularly easy to do with the pieces in the game. But I mean, I'm a big fan of the cable stayed bridge, and so we got this. I mean, you could never argue that this bridge isn't realistically supported, right? There's I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. You can see that's like the original pylon that I made for it in the background here. I made this. The problem with the cables is they disappear if you zoom too far out, because I guess they're small pieces or something. Like certain pieces are coded to disappear at different distances, so I had to put. So I'm using the cables, but inside the cables I put like tightly shrunk down little wall pieces so that they'll still be like, when I'm at this zoom, you can't really tell. If I zoom in slowly, you'll be able to see the cables appearing. Yeah, look, you can see there the thickness is not exactly the same. You can see the cables are in view here, and I guess the makeshift LOD which I made myself, my do-it-yourself LOD. That means you can actually view this thing from from a reasonable distance. I was finding, like, with this one, I originally built it, I'm like, oh, I can't even see the entire thing. I can't even have like the whole bridge in view without half of it disappearing. So that's yeah, that's an issue with the cables. I put in this little guy too. I'm not as sure about this one, but it ended up looking kind of cool inside with the little bits of like support structure and stuff I put there, and I put this little like information area. They don't really have information screens other than like animal information screens, like this one here for our viewing platform, which doesn't exist yet. I was also thinking of potentially doing something different with this viewing area, but Don't know. Don't know. I'm a big fan of this bridge here. I think it looks pretty cool from multiple angles. And I'm thinking like there'll be another big guest building here. Like, oh yeah, I put some support pillars underneath this balcony as well. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I built like, I know I said I wasn't gonna go right well too into the interiors, but I off stream I built like a whole very excessively detailed interior for this whole place. I was gonna put tables and stuff in here, but I thought, you know what? Maybe the tables out here are enough. Maybe that's all we need. Although perhaps a few tables, just a couple of tables in here might make sense. They don't have any like staff only signs or anything, so I've just kind of like done this little circle thing. I could try to like make something, I guess, out of the art pieces out of these, like make a little something on, you know, write staff only. I could just write staff in there, couldn't I? Let's try to find like a... Oh. I guess I just use this font. I want it to be black. Oh, look at a little like light shining off of it. Oops. Have to be so small. Is it even worth it? Oh. I see. Oh, shit. I did think it looked kind of upside down, but I thought it must just be in the font. Like the shape of the S in the font, but no, it was actually upside down. Oh, you piece of... I don't just want the green one. I want the whole thing, please. Okay, good. Star. Is it just me? I can't be the only one. I find it hard to find letters when they're just in alphabetical order. I think I'm so used to seeing letters in QWERTY order that when they're in alphabetical order, I just have to think about, oh, where should I look? Don't you hate like some TVs or something will have like an input system where the letters are in alphabetical order instead of in QWERTY order? It just, for me at least, it makes it a lot harder to... I'm gonna split this from the group and call it staff sign, not staff sing. Actually, I'm kind of glad I did that. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I've also got a little staff spot here, but I'm much less because I'm not even going to bother putting the sign in there because, I mean, this is just a little cupboard that accesses this kind of empty room in here, which I figure it doesn't matter, right? I didn't go to too much effort behind. I mean, I went to some effort in the detail. Probably too much detail, really. Realistically, like I've got even. Look, it's only back here where there's not much detail, but there's still a little bit of detail back here, just because you know there's these little bits that you can see from out here, and if you yeah look from this angle, you can just about make out, oh yeah, there's some more like pipes and shit going around back there, like ventilation. I figure a big building like this is going to need to have some ventilation going on, right? Got a toilet entrance here, got our cool restaurant, the entrance to the restaurant, they got their menus up here. Little like pot plants and stuff. Made my big glass, you know, automatic doors here. Maybe I should put a little like sensor thing up there. I don't know if we need that level of detail. The thing with detail is you can always keep adding more detail, right? And it's got to be a point where you go, well, that's enough. Enough is enough. What else did I do in the interior? Oh yeah, I put this guy up. This sort of just kind of filling space, really. Like little seating area, some vending machines, another toilet over there. You gotta have lots of toilets around, right? Oh yeah, over here I've decided probably gonna have to incorporate these into it somehow. I want to have like a monorail coming in, and the idea would be that the monorail comes from off the map down here somewhere, and it comes from the local town or the local airport or whatever, however it is that you get into this place, and that would be how everyone enters the park. So let's just do a little bit more of that. That off even further off that way. And obviously the shape of all this might not stay the same. I might even like have I feel like I like the idea that it comes inside here. But we might need to like push some of this out a little bit more, make more space for it. I love that the people just walk around. Like I haven't put any paths in here. This is a big improvement on Planet Zoo where the people need to walk on paths. In this they just walk on whatever ground there is. So that's fun. But yeah, we're gonna have a monorail come in there, and then it'll go off this way over this habitat, this exhibit. It'll probably come around this way. I'd like to be able to do like big gentle curves on it, but unfortunately the game only really offers a few curves. I mean, the only thing I could really do is like you can't really scale this up because it scales up like it doesn't scale up in a nice way. I'll show you. Easier to see than to explain. See, it will make it thicker. There's no way to make it like a bigger curve without making the actual metal rail bit thicker, which is not what we want. So unfortunately, we're kind of stuck with these very extreme curves. I guess what could be done is I could There's no way to continue the curve like that, is there? Unless... What if, like... No. That's not what we wanted. Thinking in 3 dimensions this early in the morning. Like that just kind of makes a weird S curve thing. So kind of what we need to do is something like this, where you have a bunch of tiny segments. Something like that. And then just do this. Like, which won't make the smoothest curve, but you know, it will make a much more realistic looking curve than the curve that we have there. But we'll have to like manually put every single piece into place, so I feel like it's probably worth it, right? To have a curve that actually looks like something a monorail could follow instead of just this crazy like, because if it's going really slow, sure, maybe it could go along that curve, but also maybe it couldn't. I guess we don't need to do each piece one at a time entirely, do we? Because we can... Oh, we'll have to go... 1, 2, 3. And then this will be in line with that one, though, right? No, it seems it's not. Seems okay. So 3 was the right number of twists. I mean, that works, right? It just takes a lot of effort. And then the next slot, I have to go, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seems about right. Honestly, still quite like an extreme curve, isn't it? I kind of want it all to be like black. I feel like black's a good color for the rails, right? So I can just do that, right? Because this is just the monorail track that we're looking at. Much less of those Z binding errors that we were having now that it's all black. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's actually, I think, all the turning that we need to do. There we go. I think it's, no, that's the same angle as that one, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, it is. Okay, so we only actually needed that much. It's worth giving this a go, seeing how it looks. Like, yeah, that's definitely a better angle than this one, but it is, but it's still quite a steep angle for the curve. So maybe the trouble is if I want to start this whole thing again, well, I guess I have to, right? The thing is that if I want to start it all again, I have to literally do it from the start. And the bigger the segments, the bigger we make the segments, the more obvious it will be that it's not actually a circle, but a bunch of straight lines put together, you know, to approximate a circle. Well, not a circle, but you know, it's not a smooth curve. So we need to find that kind of sweet spot where it looks smooth enough and also the angle isn't too sharp. That looks alright, I think. Let's try that then. So we need 1, 2, 3. Important to get these lined up properly so that pardon me, so that it's like constant and not constant. So that it's the way it is and not the way it is. That's the barry lime guarantee. I'll make sure things are how the things are. Let's do the same thing again, eh? Because I feel like we don't need that many more, right? Probably another 3 and then another 3 again. Don't worry about the wall here. That all of this is subject to change anyway, so it's a little bit in the way, to be honest. Let's delete a bit of extra wall there that we don't need. It's getting in my way. Gotta stop, like, what I do in this game, I'm always like trying to get a better view of what I'm doing when I'm like working on like small details. like leaning in too much. Probably good to be playing while I'm streaming instead when I'm not, because I got the microphone in the way, so I can't I can't go too far forward with my lean. Otherwise, I end up like right up here, like leaning way forward, which you don't want, right? Not good for your back. Oh, I see that that bit isn't even perfectly done. That's fine. Is this the last one? No. Two more, bring it to almost the right spot. No, can't. God damn it. I thought the arrow was the back and forth arrow that I was grabbing, but it was not. It was the up and down arrow. This bloody thing. You know what? Start as all that can go. I mean, that is a much better angle. Yeah, that's actually like believable that a monorail could make that turn. The other turn was just way too sharp. It was ridiculous. Okay, let's go like this. Grab that hidden green guy. I was gonna say, did I get perfect straight the first time? But no, I did not. It's gonna be hard to line this up perfectly, isn't it? It's gonna be real hard to line this up perfectly. It seems like the bigger the object that you're moving around, the less precise you can be with it. It's a little bit like a little bit of a pain, isn't it? I guess we just delete all those and make new ones. Because we know these ones are lined up, so don't have to fiddle around with them. I only have to line them up on one axis. That's always what you want, right? Having two of your axes already lined up really helps. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Ended up with a piece inside a piece. Pieceception. Good enough, eh? I mean, it's just a rail for the monorail. It doesn't need to be that precise. it's not going to be the focus of anyone's attention, I should hope. Part of why we made it black too, you know, make it just kind of hard to see, hard to like look, well, make it not draw the eye, essentially. Yeah, we are probably going to need more space on this side here, but we'll figure that out soon. Maybe I should do that now. The other thing I wanted to do was make, well, I wanted to make a kind of like another wall along here and make it be like the well, as you can see by the name of this, the fire stairs / lift or something like that, like over here. So this will be